This is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's a game that puts you in the position of a disenfranchised medieval peasant and gives you the opportunity to rise to great power and riches, or die trying. I have a distinct problem when I play this game, though. I'll show you what I mean. When I load into my current save file, you can see I've got a modest 316,000 groschen, the currency in this game. For perspective, 316k is more money than every NPC settlement in the game has put together by quite a wide margin. I've also got a full suit of armor, a magical sword from an ancient queen, and a bow that does over 100 damage. The point I'm trying to make is, the game is just too easy. I can take down entire groups of armed bandits single-handedly, without even particularly paying attention.
You asked for it.
I wanted to feel like a true downtrodden peasant, not this infallible stone monument of a man. That's why today, I've set myself a challenge. What's up, gamers? This is your boy Dale Jackson06, and today I'm going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance in hardcore mode, with every disease and genetic issue possible. Once, in autumn, you got caught in a great storm. By the time you found shelter, you were already soaked to the skin and shivering with the cold. The next day you had a terrible fever. A few days later, when they buried you, it was raining too. Just when you were thinking you'd already passed this tree before, the wolves caught up with you. Mother always told you not to stray into the woods alone. So here you can see all the particular maladies I can choose from. I am required to take at least 2. So naturally, I'm just going to be selecting all of them. Feel free to pause the video if you want to see what any of those do, as I enjoy this lovely 240p cutscene.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
Is this hour? Bloody idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get them. Quick clout round the ears to do it.
It's time for a lovely conversation with my mother.
Fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
I went dancing
Dancing?
with Bianca.
Ah. Well,
You think he's teaching me sword fighting?
All right then, if you say... No, there shouldn't be...
That's unfair.
Really?
I was...
You mean at Bianca's tavern? Well, at least you were with Bianca.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine.
I said goodbye to my mom. And then it was time to gear up. See, since I've played this game before, I know I've got a long, arduous journey ahead of me. So I wanted to grab as much food and supplies as possible. Thankfully, I only accidentally entered this 7-second sit down and stand up animation twice. I didn't want to be underprepared, so I also took a trip into the pantry.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
See? Finally, it was time for a little snack. And now, the rules of the game. No autosaving. Can't fast travel or see myself on the map. Fighting people's harder. Eating's hard, and I can't see my health. And money's hard to come by.
At least you're up. That's a step. Anyway, we've a lot of work to...
With what?
I'm running out of
I'll need some money, though.
Yeah, that's the...
Couldn't it?
Well, you're a...
Sure I'll be...
Not quite.
You want me to go?
And...
Her name...
Right.
My family are quite some conversationalists.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me.
Right.
I can't wait to see this.
When did I ever... shut up and give...
Right away.
Maybe it's something in the water. The whole town sounds like that.
Magnificent.
Godspeed.
You certainly will.
Now it's time to collect a debt.
God be with you.
What do you want?
My father.
I've got nothing.
Ow! Yo!
Bloody! Should have fucked off while you had the chance.
In this moment, beaten so badly that I simply lay convulsing on the ground, I vowed to never be beaten in such a way again. I needed to learn how to fight.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
I proved to be a quick learner.
All right, all right. Now try to hit me. Nice.
Another quick snack for later. Oh, sorry.
Good day.
And now it's time to make some money.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
You'll find it all here.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Fabric, red, buttons,
No matter.
laces,
It wouldn't have helped much anyway.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Money, money, money.
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
Alright, that probably wasn't the best idea.
You'll think twice about breaking the law.
Now if I'm very careful about this. And I'm off without a trace.
Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Now it's time for me and my friends
you
to
pay
get
for
down to
that.
some harmless pranks. A little bit of juvenile fun.
Come and get it.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Run, you coward!
Me and the boys are just so mischievous. We get down to such hijinks. I still felt like I might be short on supplies, so I ventured into this house I appropriated and took a look around. After cooking myself up a nice fresh meal, I finally had all the supplies I needed. It was time to confront Ganesh.
Let's get... Ganesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk. Your end is nigh! Ah! Enough! Enough!
That was easy. Now I've got the valuables from Kunesh. All I need is some ale, and we can finish the sword.
You too, handsome.
Your beauty, of course.
Thanks.
It's on me today.
Out of the... He probably...
Really?
You...
Got belly, have you? That's nasty.
One last harmless prank. Now I had to get my own belongings. This is when I made the most impactful decision so far. I started drinking. Now this filled my nourishment meter pretty quickly, and the problem with that is I couldn't drink more. Anytime I tried, I would just get this message that said, "You're stuffed. You gotta wait to digest your food." So, I did what anyone would do in this situation. A little cardio. When I had burned off enough for another drink, it's just what I did. And then I did it again. So I now have 1 bottle of spirits and 2 bottles of meat in me. This will be a very important factor later on in the run.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted? Well done.
I don't have time for all these cutscenes. I'm just going to skip this one. Oh. Oh, I see. I'm afraid, in spite of my best efforts and my most potent cheese tactics, this single cumin was just too much for me to bear. So I guess I'll play it how you're supposed to. helped out Teresa. And this is where my drunkenness comes into play. For you see, I expected this part to be a little bit easier than it should. I didn't think it would be too much of a challenge on its own. So, I've essentially set myself a timer. That icon on the left there is my drunkenness status, and when the bar gets full, I fall unconscious. I thought this would be a serious problem, but next, I simply outran them. So that when I inevitably did pass out drunk, I could just get right back up and make my escape. Well, honestly, I thought this game might be a challenge with all these handicaps and everything, but I think I'm already further along than you're supposed to be at this point, so it seems my trend is going to repeat itself. Maybe when the second one comes out, I'll finally be able to get a proper challenge. Which, that's coming up here, isn't it? What is that? Oh. Oh, I see. Well, thanks for watching.